This video will demonstrate the paper tape method of measuring the foot. The video will cover 3 areas: basic measuring procedure, measuring requirements for style variations, and a few common options and features. Section 1 is basic measuring procedure. Record each measurement on the BioConcept's foot measurement chart. Refer to the manual for an explanation of the shorthand notation system for measurements recorded in inches. Measurements in centimeters are welcome. Simply record in decimal notation. Know the measurements you need before you start measuring. Foot tracings are required only when there are amputations or other deformities, and for specialty foot garments like foot gloves, foot gauntlets, and foot mittens. Use the BioConcept's foot tracing guide. For most stockings, foot tracings are not useful. It is essential when measuring with paper tape that you locate the heel first. The heel strap has to be attached first in order to anchor the tape. Secure the tape around the ankle to the back of the heel. This is circumference measurement, capital D. Remember, never pull the straps snugly. Secure the straps around the foot. There could be from 1 to 5 foot tapes depending on the length of the foot. The paper tapes are 1.5 inches apart. The capital E circumference measurement is located 1.5 inches from the capital D measurement. Read the outside edge of the spine of the tape to determine circumference measurements. Measurements are displayed in inches on the left-hand side of the tape and centimeters on the right. Indicate on the form which measurement system you are using. In this example, the next 2 straps are capital F circumference measurements. The first capital F measurement is 1.5 inches from capital E. The second capital F circumference measurement is the circumference around the base of the toes. Record both capital F measurements and all the measurements in the appropriate boxes on the foot measurement chart. The little e measurement is the distance between the circumference of the heel, the capital D measurement, and the capital E measurement. The first little f measurement is the distance between the circumference capital E measurement and the first circumference capital F measurement. The second little f measurement is the distance between the first circumference capital F measurement and the second circumference F measurement, which is the circumference of the base of the toes. You always take the last circumference of the foot around the metatarsal heads, never past them. The little g measurement is the distance between the circumferences of the bases of the toes out to the tip of the longest toe. Again, the straps on the paper tape are 1.5 inches apart. The 2 most distal straps on the foot are usually not going to be 1.5 inches apart. Pleat the tape by folding the spine over itself and measure the distance between the last 2 foot tapes using the retractable tape or clear plastic ruler. Refer to the measuring manual, page 56, for the procedure to record paper tape measurements of the foot on the foot measurement chart. Section 2 of the video covers measuring requirements for style variations. When measuring for a foot glove, foot gauntlet, or foot mitten, specialty items required for the separation of toes. A tracing of the foot and toe circumferences would be required. Use the foot tracing guide. Little a would be the circumference of the big toe, little b the second toe, little c the third toe, little d the fourth toe, and little e the pinky toe. Use a ballpoint pen filler for the tracing. If the toes are to be open-tipped, don't forget to draw lines across the toes on the foot tracing to indicate where they should open. We move now to Section 3, a few common options and features of the garments. Here are a few of our most commonly ordered garment styles and features. Keep in mind we have many more options and features of every style of garment. Consult the measuring manual for more information. This number 11 anklet has a number 36 foot glove attached to it. This example has separate enclosures for each toe, and all the toes are open-tipped. Just like for hand gloves, any combination of toes may be open or closed-tipped, and 2 or more toes may share a common opening. Here is a number 11 anklet with a number 36 foot glove attached. This foot glove has a common opening for the 4th and 5th toes. The 1st and 3rd toes are open. The 2nd toe is closed. On the foot tracing you would send with these measurements, the first and third toes would have lines across them to indicate the desired openings. A line under the fourth and fifth toes would indicate the common opening, and the second toe would have no lines. Most customers want to have the foot glove attached to the stockings like the example we saw previously. Occasionally, you may want a separate foot glove and open-toed stocking to fit over it. This is an open-toed anklet fitted over a separate foot glove. Foot gloves, gauntlets, and mittens may be attached to any lower extremity garment with a foot. A number 11 anklet attached to a number 38 foot mitten. On the example shown here, the great toe piece is open. The other toes share a common covering. This number 11 anklet with an attached number 37 foot gauntlet, here the great toe is enclosed and the other toes share a common opening. Number 11 anklet, a self-toe with an expansion panel. This self-toe option, the toe box is made from the same fabric as the rest of the foot. By default, on lower extremity garments, the expansion panel is posterior on the leg to the plantar foot. This is a number 11 anklet with a soft toe, medial zipper, and a Velcro tab to keep the zipper from opening. In the soft toe option, the toe box is made of a soft lining material. There is a seam around the foot joining it to the rest of the garment. The number 11 shown here is an anklet with an open toe and a full ankle lining. In the open toe measurement, the stocking ends at your last circumference measurement.